Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for the week of July 7, 2025. Fans can expect Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire, Egan to plot with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks wants a divorce. Plus, Danny Romalotti, Michael Damian proposes marriage. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera, Taraya's future. Let's begin with Taraya. The couple was happy with a baby not too long ago. However, Ian Ward's Ray Wise return and manipulations have left a lasting mark on the couple. Mariah went out of town and betrayed her wife, but won't say how. She did mention it wasn't safe to tell Tessa the truth. Now, Tessa is beyond fed up and just wants to know what Mariah did that was so unforgivable. In a preview clip for the week of July 7th, Tessa firmly states that they should get a divorce. Danny Romalotti's marriage proposal while one couple is partying ways. Another one is sealing their commitment. Danny tells Daniel Romalotti, Jr. Michael Graziade, that he plans on popping the question that very night. Danny is so nervous but excited, and it's really adorable. Then, the clip shows Danny offering a toast, where he talks about the future. Christine Blair, Laura Lee Bell gives him a big smile, so we assume that she says yes. Chelsea Lawson schemes. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Adam and Chelsea will put their heads together. The whole situation with Kane, Ashby, Billy Flynn will really rattle them. Adam will also be desperate to prove himself to his whole family. Week of July 7, 2025. Fans can also expect Audra, Charles, Zulika Silver to get mixed signals from Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer. By the end of the week, they both fight temptation, though it's very possible that Kyle and Audra could end up in bed together. That might not be the only betrayal, though. Back in Genoa City, Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron turns to Holden, Novak Nathan Owens for comfort. So, will that lead to a secret sin? Meanwhile, Victoria Newman Amelia Heinel gets consoled by someone from the past. Chances are that person is her former flame. Nate Hastings, Sean, Dominic, closing parenthesis. Victor Newman Eric Bredin finds a way to strike back. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman gives Billy Abbott Jason Thompson, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Sharon Newman. Sharon Case unite to support Phyllis Summers. Michelle Stafford. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of July 7, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The heat of summer blazes over Genoa City this week on The Young and the Restless, but it's not just the temperatures. Climbing as secrets simmer, hearts fracture, and new romances bloom in unexpected places, promising viewers 5 days of dazzling drama from July 7th to 11th, with Josh Griffith's pen weaving tales of heartbreak, seduction, and game-changing twists that threaten to shift the power dynamics of the city once more, beginning with Chelsea Lawson, whose newly reawakened creative spark and undeniable ambition are driving her toward a daring scheme that might cost her everything or secure her place as Genoa City's queen of reinvention. For though she's outwardly radiant and seemingly stable, rumors buzz that Chelsea has grown restless, consumed by the idea of launching her own design empire, a dream that becomes a tantalizing obsession after a fateful conversation with Chloe leaves her believing she can both outshine Lauren Fenmore and reclaim a piece of her life she feels she's lost. Yet her quest soon takes a darker turn when she secretly begins courting venture capitalists behind her friends' backs, plotting to lure away Fenmore's key staff and even sniffing around Jabba's marketing division to poach talent, despite knowing such a move could set off a business war the likes of which Genoa City hasn't seen since the days of Victor and Jack's fiercest battles. While across town, a very different kind of battle brews as Tessa Porter, once a rising star and newly minted mother, finds herself standing at the edge of a life-altering precipice, grappling with the crushing realization that her marriage to Mariah Copeland might be crumbling beneath the weight of silent resentments and unspoken truths. For while the two have shared moments of genuine joy in motherhood, Tessa's lingering guilt over abandoning her career and the pressures of navigating postpartum depression have driven a wedge between them. So much so that by midweek, whispers swirled that Tessa has consulted an attorney about filing for divorce, leaving Mariah blindsided and desperate to save their family, prompting a sequence of raw, emotional scenes in which Mariah pleads for one more chance, reminding Tessa of the love that once felt unbreakable. Yet Tessa's haunted eyes suggest she may already have one foot out the door. And complicating matters further is a surprising new confidant in the form of Audra Charles, who, sensing vulnerability, swoops in to offer Tessa a shoulder to lean on, though some suspect Idra's motives are far from pure, potentially hinting at a shocking rebound romance that could shatter what's left of Mariah's heart. While over in another corner of Genoa City, the music never stops for Danny Romalotti, whose ongoing tour has kept him floating between cities, but whose heart has remained firmly tethered to Christine Blair, a relationship that Griffith teases is about to take a dramatic leap forward. Because despite their many false starts, Danny is convinced that Christine is his endgame, and in a scene poised to melt longtime serenade at society under twinkling lights, singing a new original song that's a bittersweet tribute to all the years they lost and all the moments they still hope to share, before dropping to one knee and proposing marriage, leaving Christine utterly speechless and unsure how to respond. For though her heart longs for him, memories of their rocky past and her own fears about rushing into another commitment threaten to overwhelm her, creating a gripping cliffhanger for the week's end, especially as word of Danny's proposal spreads through Genoa City like wildfire, prompting Phyllis Summers to weigh in with her own bitter opinion. And even Paul Williams, still off-screen but frequently referenced, becoming an unseen but potent influence in Christine's hesitations. While in the corporate trenches, the tension escalates as Nate Hastings, newly emboldened by Victor's recent gestures of trust, begins maneuvering to solidify his power at Newman Enterprises, putting him at odds with both Victoria and Nick, who find themselves reluctantly aligned in a bid to keep Nate from getting his hands on sensitive Newman family secrets, sparking confrontations that crackle with years of sibling rivalry and corporate ambition. While over at Chancellor Winters, Devon Hamilton continues to juggle family loyalty and business warfare, particularly as he grows increasingly suspicious of Billy Abbott's motives, with whispers circulating that Billy might be quietly plotting to break away and form his own venture, perhaps even luring Lily to join him, thus placing Devon in a precarious position as both brother and businessman. And speaking of Lily, she finds herself torn between her ongoing attraction to Billy and the unexpected return of Kane Ashby, who swoops back into town this week, determined to prove he's a changed man worthy of a second chance. Though Lily, her heart scarred by past betrayals, keeps him at arm's length even as a part of her can't deny the spark that still flickers when he's near. And in the midst of these tangled romances and power struggles, Summer Newman finds herself wrestling with a growing attraction to Kyle once again, despite her repeated declarations that she's moving on, especially after a charged moment in the Abbott mansion where old memories and lingering chemistry nearly lead to a kiss that leaves both rattled and unsure of where they stand, while Kyle, caught between his residual feelings for Summer and his fragile connection with Claire, finds himself spinning, especially when Claire makes a startling confession about a past secret that could redefine Kyle's understanding of her entire history, potentially placing her squarely in Diane Jenkins' crosshairs, who continues to play the supportive mother, while quietly gathering intelligence to protect her son from any potential heartbreak or scandal. And as the week barrels toward its conclusion, Victor Newman, ever the master puppeteer, pulls off a secret meeting with Tucker McCall, proposing a clandestine alliance that could send shockwaves through Jabot, Chancellor Winters, and even Newman Enterprises itself. But Tucker, true to form, keeps his cards close to his chest, leaving viewers wondering if he's genuinely considering Victor's offer or simply playing his own long con. While elsewhere, Sally Spectra finds herself wrestling with conflicting emotions about Adam Newman, particularly after a tender moment sparks old feelings she'd thought buried, causing her to question whether moving forward with her career and new life is even possible when her heart keeps dragging her back to a man who has both hurt her and loved her like no one else ever has. And finally, as Thursday rolls into Friday, the stakes for every character hit fever pitch, with Chelsea's underhanded dealings inching closer to exposure, Tessa poised to make a final decision about her marriage, and Danny left hanging in emotional limbo as Christine takes time alone to ponder his proposal, leaving viewers with a tantalizing set of cliffhangers that promise even more explosive revelations in the weeks to come. For if there's one thing certain in Genoa City, it's that love, ambition, and secrets will always collide. And next week, the fallout might just be spectacular. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.